Hi guys, before we get into today's video, I have a couple of announcements I just want to make. The first one is that we have now reached 200 subscribers, so thank you ever so much to everyone who has subscribed. It means the world to me. This channel is very much a passion project. It's something that I really enjoy just doing. I love getting in front of the camera and just chatting to you guys about the franchises that I love. And I plan on adding more franchises in, so I might add a bit of Star Wars in, maybe a bit of Star Trek here and there as well. But it means a lot that 200 of you are subscribed, so thank you so much. The second announcement I have for you guys is that I'm actually pregnant, so I wanted to share this with you because things are going to change a little bit, I think, in the future. For one, just to let you know, the content isn't going to change. This isn't going to become a family channel all of a sudden. It's still going to be the franchises that I love, because as I've said, this is a passion project. I have absolutely no plans on becoming one of those family channels. If I want to do family content, then I will probably do it either tied in to sort of these franchises, so maybe kids' clothes from these franchises or kids' presents from these franchises, taking, you know, a child to the studio, that sort of thing, things you can expect, that sort of thing. But I really don't expect that to happen. If I really did feel the need for any sort of family content, I'll just make a second channel, because I know that this channel is very particular. It's a particular niche, and it's one that I really don't want to change. So just a couple of announcements for you guys. I am going to try and keep as consistent as I can throughout my pregnancy. As I go through, it could very well be that I just get quite tired towards the end, so I might drop down to one video a week at that point, but I will let you know. But for now, it is going to be 2 videos a week as per. But I just wanted to share that with you because it is becoming obvious that I'm pregnant. So yeah, so I wanted to share that exciting news with you. Anyway, let's get into the video. So from the title of the video, you know that we're going to be talking about Quidditch through the ages, but what is it? Now, it's actually one of those things that exists inside the Harry Potter universe, but didn't exist outside. For instance, it was just a workbook, a textbook that they studied. It's a bit like Beedle and the Bard, or Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. These just existed within the universe, but they've now been created into books. The same as Quidditch Through the Ages. Now, these have been written under a pseudonym of Kenilworthy Wisp, and there are notes from Dumbledore in them, and they're really, really nice books. So this particular set did come in a box, and this was released for comic relief, and this is what it looks like here. Now, you can't get this, I don't think, brand new anymore, but they have done an updated version. If you did want to get like this series of books, then you absolutely could. That they are, like I said, it's more updated, more modernised version, whereas this very much looks like something that Harry would probably pick out of the library, or Hermione would pick out of the library as well. So this was actually published in 2001, and as I said, it was part of a charity release for comic relief, and it's full of world building stuff, wizard humour, and just other historical nuggets from the wizarding world. It describes the origins of broomstick sports and explains how Quidditch has actually evolved over the centuries. And it also includes early rule changes, such as adding the golden snitch to the game. In the front of the book as well, you can see who has borrowed it from the library. I think that's such a nice little detail. So who have we got in here? We've got Weasley, Longbottom, Bones, Granger, Patel, Macmillan, Bulstrode, Granger, and Malfoy. So Harry didn't actually take it out himself. So just a little excerpt from the book around the golden snitch. So from the early 1100s, snidget hunting had been popular among many witches and wizards. The golden snidget is a protected species, but at that time golden snidgets were common in Northern Europe, though difficult to detect by muggles because of their aptitude at hiding and their great speed, and that is what that snidget looks like. So this is kind of talking a little bit about where the inspiration came for the snitch, and you can see that it comes with sorts of different font types in here, and then if I just show you, there's a bit at the bottom where Dumbledore's kind of added like addendums, like little notes as well. So it's a really nice, well thought out book. It details the rules of the game, so we know there's 7 players per team, 3 chasers, 2 beaters, a keeper and a seeker. It explains the roles of everyone within the game. And it talks about broomsticks, so from the ancient Oakshaft 79 to the Nimbus 2000 and on and on and on. It covers teams and leagues from all over the Wizarding world, including the Holyhead Harpies, and that's the all-female British team. The Chudley Cannons, who is Ron's favourite team, but notoriously they lose. And then you have the international teams like the Tuts Hill Tornadoes and the Ratster Vultures. It talks about common Quidditch fouls, and there's over 700 in here, so there's quite a lot to look at. Stadium regulations, and famous matches and legendary players like Victor Crumb. So this is particularly loved because it is rich with world building. It's funny, it's sarcastic, but it gives you a real sense of how the Wizarding world has its own sports culture. So if you remember in the first book, I think it's when Harry's learning how to play Quidditch, he sees the hoops and he sits a bit like basketball, and Oliver Wood's like what? He's never heard of this sport. It's very much the same, I guess, when Harry learns about Quidditch. You know, this is very much a Wizarding thing. It wouldn't have been heard of outside the Wizarding world. So it just kind of shares that with everyone. It's got fake wear and tear as well throughout it, as if it has been used, and that's a really nice touch as well. We've got Dumbledore's little scribblings there in here as well, and then you can see sort of little scribblings in the front as well there. Now you can get this in audiobook, and it's actually narrated by Andrew Lincoln. Yes, Rick from The Walking Dead narrates Quidditch Through the Ages. But it also has fun sound effects, commentary and interviews as well, so it's definitely worth a listen. I'm definitely going to try and get hold of that to listen to. It's great for fans who want something really immersive and lore heavy. So it could be maybe you are really into the stories and the universe, but you don't want to read the same thing over and over. You could go to this and get some lore heavy stuff. Maybe just pads out your knowledge or gives you a little bit more information about Quidditch as well. But that's it for this video, guys. I really wanted to share this book. I think it's such a good idea. I love things like this where items that are in a particular franchise come out for us to be able to experience as well, and those little touches, they just make it so much better. Let me know what you think, guys. If you've seen this before, if you have it, let me know. Or is this a brand new thing to you? Did you not know this was around? Let me know what sort of videos you want to see. If there's anything from other franchises you want to see, other franchises you're really interested in, Game of Thrones, etc. Let me know. If it's something I'm not aware of, I will go look into it, I will watch it, I will research it, and I'll definitely do some videos on it. Again, thank you guys for the 200 subscribers. I am blown away by that. Like I said, it's just something that I was doing to share a passion, and it's amazing that so many of you out there want to share that with me. Please do subscribe if you haven't. It does help me out a lot. I'm ever so grateful if you do. Until next time, you take care.